99 Jams, what's going on? WEDR.com, 99 Jams app viewers. Hey, it's your girl, Super Cindy, and I am here with DaniLeigh.
Hey.
Hey, girl. I'm so excited to interview her. I was reading up, and then when I saw one of your songs was on Insecure, I was like, yes, honey, we're friends.
That's your show?
What? I'm like waiting for it to start up. I'm like, what's the hold up? What's going on?
You.
So welcome to the MIA.
I know. I'm so happy to be here right now.
But you're actually born here, right?
Yeah, I was born out here for
sure.
So
tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, I was born out here, lived here for 10 years. You know, I love Miami. It's just a vibe, man. And then I went to Orlando for 6 years. Mm-hmm. And then I've been in LA for 7 years. So yeah.
So you got the best of both sides.
Yeah,
like that
definitely.
Way, this way.
And I love LA too. So it's both places are amazing.
Okay, and I read that you started out, well, you were really shy, and then you started doing YouTube covers.
Mm-hmm.
Is that how you got discovered, or?
I wouldn't say so. I think when I got discovered was when I moved to LA. You know, that's where the industry is. So when I moved to LA when I was 16, I really that's when I got introduced to like studios, recording studios, and things like that. And, you know, I was heavily in the dance industry, you know, dancing with different artists here and there. And, you know, I met producers on set and stuff like that. They're like, you sing? I'm like, yeah, I sing. And then, you know, just vibed, went to studios, started writing. And then that's when I was like, okay, this is what I really need to do.
But that's what I see, that you're a triple threat, actually. You dance, you sing, and you direct. How did you discover all those three talents? Like, I know probably the dancing, you just knew you could dance. Or, like, how did all those three things happen?
Well, dancing, I actually started dancing when I was, like, 10. Like, my mom put me in Indian dancing.
Whoa.
Yeah. So,
that's dope, though.
Yeah, it's different. I was the only little Spanish girl in there. I kind of blended in, though. My little skin tone was cool. And then after that, when I was 12 is when I, like, trained in hip-hop. 14, I trained in, like, ballet and things like that. And then singing, you know, I was definitely more shy when it came to the singing. So I always sang, and I always loved music, but I was like, I don't know if I can sing good or not, you know.
You were singing in the shower type thing,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
In your room.
And then, like, I would do little YouTube covers in the back of my mom's restaurant back in Orlando. And, yeah, I posted them, and I look at them now. I'm like, whoa, I sucked. But it was, you know, I love to do that, so.
But that's cool that you have it, like, on YouTube there forever, so that you can always go back and be like, see, that was my Throwback Thursday.
For sure.
You know what I mean? So at what point did you start the directing thing? How did that go
on? You know, the first gig as a director I got was Prince.
Oh, God, just nobody but Prince.
Yeah.
No big deal. How did you land your first directing gig as Prince? Was it through your dancing, or?
I mean, yeah, he found me somewhere online, you know, and really loved my art and was just like, yo, I want you to write a treatment for my music video, Breakfast Can Wait. And I was like, what? Okay.
Did you, like, believe, like, does he call you, or does an assistant call you? How does that happen?
It was an email, and it was from his older dancers, his twin dancers, and, like, they reached out to me, and they were like, the artist Prince wants you, and I was like, wow. Then I got on the phone with him to actually talk about it, and he got, like, the deepest voice, and I was like, oh my God, this is crazy.
Like, your heart just
it was crazy.
Rest in peace, Prince. Oh my gosh. And so from there, you directed that video, and then how did it progress from there? Because I've seen you worked with Armandito, Pitbull, 305.
Yeah.
And you worked with Pharrell. Like, how did it? Like, Prince was your first, and then you started. Or?
Yeah. You know, I was signed to a dance agency, so you know, I would just go to a lot of auditions and like get my face out there and just take classes, even on social media. So that's how I guess I, you know, got those type of opportunities, and then just went crazy with my music, and now that's what I'm only focused on. And you know, it worked out though, because I got to direct something so big. It helps with my own stuff. Now I know, like, hey, we don't got to spend that much money on a music video.
Okay,
I know
I got this.
Yeah, like I know, like I really know that world, so I'm like very grateful for that.
So you are Dominicana.
Yeah.
So how did being Latina and Dominican and growing up in a household of Dominicans and family parties, because all Dominicans,
you already
if you don't
know.
Okay, I'm Dominican, I already know.
You already know.
So how did that influence your dancing and your music?
Man, my family, we crazy. We like, my brother's crazy, my mama crazy. My dad's the chill one, but he's still like, we're all just very music influenced. Like, since we were little, our house always
full of music
all the time. You already know, like our family parties, everything. So that definitely carries out through my music, because we just be dancing, and I'm like, that's how I gotta feel when I'm like, and I hear my own music, so I bring that in with my music, you know.
Who are some of the artists that, you know, you've worked with big people, but who are some of the artists that musically inspired you? Like when you're writing, you write your own music?
Yeah.
So when you're writing, or like, who inspires you?
One of my biggest inspirations is Aaliyah. I love her. Yeah. Yeah, she was amazing. Rihanna is another one, and Drake. I would say them three. Those are like my top three.
Did you see him hitting the MIA and God's Plan, the video?
Oh, man.
Doesn't that video just make you
I just love him.
Drake, he loves Miami.
He's so smart, too, with his, like, business moves. Like, he knows, like, I'm not going to put a lot of music out for a while, and then let me just bless the world real quick and just show gratitude. I'm like, wow, he's smart.
So let's talk about the music. Now, I said earlier that you had a song featured on Insecure. When did it just play, or you knew in advance that it was going to happen?
Well, that was a play with my A&R and Cosign. You know, they knew like the people from, I guess, the show, and they were like, hey, I think this song will be perfect because it was like perfect for the episode, you know, lurking. So yeah, they made that play and it got on that show, and I was like, what? This is crazy. Saw the episode. I was like, wow.
So did that get you a lot of attention that you didn't previously have?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, because that show's big, and a lot of people watch it, and they were like, oh my God, I got tweets. Like, I just heard this song on Insecure.
Because they Google it. As soon as they come, like, what
exactly.
song is that?
Shazam real quick.
Okay,
yeah.
For real. So now you're signed to Def Jam. So how has it been? Signed to Def Jam, one of like the legendary labels.
Yeah.
How does that feel, and how is that working?
It's amazing, you know. They're treating me very good. Like they really, really believe in me, and that's like the most important thing you gotta have in a label.
As an artist.
You know. So yeah, I'm absolutely grateful to be with them. You know, my A&R Tuo, he really like works for me, and like it's a perfect match. So I'm very, very happy with it. Yeah.
So you have a new project coming out. Is it your first? Is it
my
your first official
debut album?
And it's going to be called
DaniLeigh, self-titled.
Hey.
Yeah.
Okay. So what should we expect on that? Is it almost finished, or are you still working on it?
I'm gonna get in on the studio, you know, next couple months and just really go in. It needs to be like completely right. But I definitely got a couple songs in the chamber that I'm like, all right, these are albums for sure. So
like when you're thinking about the music that you're writing and the songs that you're coming out with, like what is the sound? Like what is your sound?
Okay, so I never like to put my stuff in a box as far as like a sound, but my music is always like a vibe. It's always a groove. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's always gonna make you want to dance, even if it's a slow little bop, you know what I'm saying? But it always make you, yeah. And I'm definitely like inspired by the 90s era and just R&B, and like I love
but
soul.
That's the best era of music.
Exactly.
Everybody was dancing, everybody was having fun.
And I dress like it too. It's kind of like I'm stuck in there for real. So that, and of course the hip hop culture now, this generation, like it's a different whole little wave, and like I got that little vibe too to me as well. So
it's like a mixture of both.
It's a mixture of both.
Cool. All right, so where can we find you? Where can we follow you? Let all the listeners and the viewers.
Of course. Y'all can find me everywhere at I am DaniLeigh, and that's DaniLeigh.
Make sure you follow DaniLeigh, because I said so. Your girl, Super Cindy, 99 JAMZ.